John, how's the move to linebacker been for you?
It's been good. I mean, I'm able to fly around, make plays, get downhill and hit, which I like doing. So be able to communicate on defense too, which I like doing. But yeah, I'd say that's been the biggest change, just having to be in the box some more and coming in contact with the linemen and just having to use my hands a lot more, be more physical, rather than when I was at DB. So I'd say that's probably the biggest thing.
So last week you guys scrimmaged for a little bit on Saturday. Can you just talk me through how that went for you personally, like in a new position and kind of doing your thing in scrimmage setting?
I mean, yeah, I thought I did pretty well. I mean, there's always stuff to work on. I didn't do everything I was supposed to do. I mean, that's why we watch film and get better each day, one better each day. So, but I thought collectively as a whole we're starting to come together and truly put it together now. So it's cool to see.
Hey, John, you got put on scholarship after spring ball. How rewarding was getting that first check? And just for you and your family, the sacrifice you made, kind of betting on yourself to walk on in Nebraska.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's been a journey. I've been working for that moment my whole career here. So, I mean, it's an honor that Coach Rule gave me that. But, yeah, I've just always kept my head down, kept working. Whatever comes my way comes. I don't expect anything back from what I give. So, very appreciative, though, from Coach Rule for that. So.
Your brother is pretty close to maybe there, too. I mean,
he's doing really well right now. I mean, he's stepping up. We've got a couple receivers down right now, so he's stepping up and doing his job as well. So,
how often are you going against him in practice?
Not much at all. Not much. He's more out of the box and not with all that stuff. So.
Are you not surprised though that he's made an impact?
No, he's always had the ability. I mean, it takes someone to be able to see that. So, I've always believed in him. He's a great player, great leader. I mean, yeah, he's getting better every day, every year. He's gotten better and better, and he works harder than more than anybody that I know. So he deserves it.
Can you kind of walk through your off-season, kind of the position change and kind of what went into that all for you?
I mean, yeah, my first 3 or 4 years here, I always thought, like, I don't know, maybe there's a chance I could be moved to linebacker because I'm a bigger body. But that never came, so when the new staff got here, it took them about 2 weeks, and they're like, hey, let's move you to linebacker and try it out. So we tried that out, and I started fitting really well with the defense and what Coach White was bringing. And then everything kind of just fell into place. I mean, I was just working my butt off. Whatever I can do to get on the field, I mean, I'll do it. I don't care what position I play. Put me out there, I'll do whatever you need me to do. So.
And Coach Rule spoke really highly of you, pro potential and all that. Is there a moment in the offseason, maybe the spring, when it felt like things really clicked for you and the light came on maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I've always believed in myself. So, I mean, I never – it didn't take them putting me on the field to believe in myself. I've always had that belief. But them trusting in me and giving me that opportunity has kind of opened things for me a little bit, and I've been able to really show what I can do, which is awesome. But, yeah, I've always believed in myself. I never doubted myself for a second.
Hey, what was your safety?
When you moved to linebacker, how much weight did you have to add in the offseason?
I think I played at 210 last year, and I'm about 225 right now. So I put on about 15 pounds.
Did you notice a difference with it?
Not really, honestly. I feel like I've kept my speed for the most part. I don't feel like I'm slower at all. I definitely feel stronger. So I'd say, yeah, I've leaned up, and I think I've gained the right weight in a good way. So.
That was my question, too, the weight.
Yeah, yep.
When you guys are learning this defense, I mean, as linebackers, I mean, do you learn it all the positions? Are they focusing you on one spot, or how have they kind of taught the defense to you guys back there?
Yeah, I mean, we move around. So we got 3 backers in the room. We got 3 guys. So we got Jack, Mike, Will. So I'm not really a Jack body. That's more of like MJ, Jamari, Chief. But I rotate Mike and Will, me, Luke, Nick, all rotate through Mike and Will. So But yeah, just so we can learn the whole defense. I mean, they're somewhat similar, but there's some differences as well. So it's just so if one guy goes down, next man up, everyone can start learning both positions and get on the field.
Is it an easy defense to learn, or how difficult is it?
I would say so. Yes, for me personally, it's not a lot. Most of the calls aren't a lot of thinking. It's more, get to the ball. I mean, but there is definitely some complexity to it. There are plays, and if there's motions, you got to think a little bit. But for the most part, I don't struggle too hard with it. I think it's pretty simple for me.
Have you taken any snaps on defense in your career, or has it all been on special teams?
Yeah, it's all been on special teams. I haven't taken one on defense.
Do you kind of think about what that moment could be like whenever it comes that you're lining up on defense?
Yeah, I mean, I just know I'll be ready to go. I know I haven't had any experience, but on defense at least. But I think I'm ready for that moment when it comes.
This might sound kind of funny, but does it matter to you if you're a starter, or do you just know you're going to play a lot? Does winning the starting?
I mean, I feel that whoever the best guys are should be put on the field. And if the coaches think that I'm one of those guys, then go ahead, put me on the field. But yeah, so I mean, put the best guys on the field, whoever the leaders are, whoever they think is going to be the best fit for that game. Go for it, and I'll come in whenever they need me, or do my job whenever they need me.
Are you on all the special teams units, or however many are you working there?
Currently, we haven't put in punt return yet, but currently, yes.
Kind of random one too, John, but since Coach Rule's been here, what are some sayings that he has that have really stuck with you, maybe helped you in the offseason?
I mean, obviously, what's next mentality, just no matter what happens in that moment, you're focused on what's next, like what's coming next. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, honestly, that's probably like the biggest thing that's stuck with me is what's next. Because I think of that like if I have a bad play, just next play. Doesn't matter what happened that play. You can't be thinking about that. Just next play. So that's probably the biggest thing I've taken away. And probably our whole team has taken away from him. We try to adapt that mentality of what's next. And also being our RDV, which is relentless, disciplined, and violent. So we want to be relentless. We want to be disciplined. As a team, we want to be violent. And we try to be that every day because we can do all the right stuff. But if we're not relentless, disciplined, and violent, we won't get there as a team. So that's kind of our mantra right now.
You guys will move out of the dorms and scrimmage on Saturday. How much does that kind of feel like maybe a turning of the page within camp? This kind of 2 weeks dorm, scrimmage, now you're kind of on to the next phase.
Yeah, no, I mean, it'll definitely be nice to get back in my bed for sure. I don't enjoy sleeping out the dorms, but we just got to embrace it, and yeah, once we get out of there, it'll feel even better. Like, so yeah, I don't know. I'm ready to get out of the dorms though, and actually get some good sleep at night. So,
John, players talk about the intensity of fall camp here, and then obviously the linebacker. There's so much complexity to it within this defense. Just what is it like in being a linebacker in fall camp this season?
Trying to think. Sorry. Could you repeat the question? I lost my train of thought.
Coaches and players talk about just how intense they want to make this fall camp.
Yeah.
And then the defense is, some people, like you said, some people it's complex. For you, it kind of comes easy. Just what is it like to be a linebacker and go through fall camp trying to get up to speed and handle the rigors of this coaching staff once this came to be?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to go out there and be the best leader that I can be and communicate with the other guys. I mean, if I know that the young guys kind of need help in the room, so I try to help them out, and any other guys to help them out. And teaching them that helps me learn as well. So I think that's also why it comes so simple to me, is because I try to teach the younger guys a little bit on what to do on plays and how the defense works. And I think it's really helped me learn that, and it's helped me just be able to fly around and not guess, get in my head, be hesitant. So I think that's just really helped me for sure.
Anything else for John? Thank you, John.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, everybody.